I've got something special for you guys today, an exclusive look at what a gender reveal was like in the USSR. Soviet gender reveal be like, it's a worker. It don't matter, as long as we can work them to the bone. It was a much simpler time to be doing parties like this. Don't have to worry about like blue or pink smoke. Just show up outside of a factory like this and be like, oh, there we go. Another worker for the motherland. Name a larger pay to win. I'll wait. Everyone's always complaining about games being pay to win. What about life? You've literally been living in a pay to win model your entire existence. Why you get mad at these like mobile games? If you don't pay, you literally get put into jail where you're not allowed to play the game. Like, it's pretty harsh out here in the game of life. 1940, I bet there'll be flying cars in 2021. 2021, pre-cracked egg saves time. No messy hand. I enjoy... Thank you so much. I wonder what I'm going to do with the 0.5 seconds I'm going to save from this. Maybe I'll use that time to question what the hell I'm doing with my life. The rest of the world laughing at Britain for complaining about 27 degrees Celsius weather. Here's that same number in freedom units. Britain with horrible humidity, no AC in homes, and houses that are built to keep in as much heat as possible. Okay, yeah, I could see how this could be maybe misguided, because I was about to flame you guys too. 80 degrees? That's nothing. You gotta also feel bad for the British gangbangers out there that have to wear their suit of armor before they sword fight somebody. I'd imagine it gets pretty hot in there too, even if it is only 80 degrees. Real life image of Jeff Bezos in space. Oh, and just look at this quality. Did he somehow find his way to like a moon base? Is there a secret moon base? Because that's what it looks like in the backgrounds. They're keeping secrets from us. Me stand in a plank position for 2 minutes and am already dying in pain. This dog who has been in this position all his life. Get on the true Sigma male train. This is why we will always be betas. How pathetic. My buddy, UFOs are likely just billionaires from other planets. Me. Oh, yeah. No, he has a point. I mean, there's gotta be like slave aliens out there that are like still back at home working hard. Someone's gotta actually like build the rockets. Me, I don't think I'll ever experience culture shock while on holiday until I saw the Dutch toilet. This is horrifying. Why would they design it like this? I'm just trying to think of the, like, engineer that really thought this would be a good idea. Does the pipe go straight down from here instead of, like, in the back, like, near the tank? What's even crazier is that in this same country, they also have just public urinals where everyone can literally watch. But hey, it is free. Maybe they make up the funds by the entertainment value. Is there, like, a security cam that just, like, watches everyone go in? They broadcast it live so the whole country could laugh at you and your small dick. It seems they go with this shelf style of toilet. Like, this piece just acts as a divider between two different levels of water. It's all poopy water though, and eventually it goes down the same way. I guess when you put it like this, it ain't that bad. I would rather just not deal with it though. It's so scary. When you delete a lot of games to make space for a new one, and you still don't have enough storage, you can't do this to me. I really want to scream this line right now, but I'll probably get the cops called on me. I think it's so much worse when you deleted a bunch of photos and videos from years ago that you thought that maybe it's fine if I don't have these forever. Then you still don't have the storage. Like, wow, I lost literally my whole childhood. A typo, shaking hands with a voice crack, completely ruining your argument. I think there's like an entire compilation on YouTube of just my voice cracks. I don't understand how I can have a beard but still a preteen voice. Dubai made an ether portal. Is that what? Who's telling them it ain't gonna work? Literally millions of dollars and probably months of construction. What a bunch of losers. Minecraft noobs. Canadians. Haha, dumb Americans using feet and inches. Also Canadians. Please stand 46 Timbits apart. Wow, the Canadians are getting even crazier. I expected like 46 syrup bottles apart. Maybe 3 mooses. What about 1 Tim Hortons store? The Spotify algorithm after I switched from heavy metal to sea shanties. This is why I'm convinced my Spotify just is disgusted with me. I will literally go from listening to yodeling music from the Swiss Alps to a big-ass banger mariachi band. Jeff Bezos fighting Elon Musk in the war for space. Pizza Hut, who sent pizza to the International Space Station in 2001. They're real behind this company. They've already got multiple cities set up on the dark side of the moon. Actually, I've heard rumors that Pizza Hut has figured out how to harness the sun, pushing us into a Type 3 human civilization. British people, when someone talks bad about their mom, they sleep. British people, when someone talks bad about their queen. You what, mate? This is how you and your entire countrymen become a new colony for the next 100 years. They will force you to kneel before the crown. This movie is based on a true story. The movie. Okay, German car getting blown up and hitting the spacecraft out of space. No, I remember this specific battle in WW2. It was crazy once the USSR started using their alien technology. Part of the reason why they won, but they don't want to talk about that. The janitor versus the the PE teacher. But how do we know this guy isn't actually super dedicated to his job? He's actually showing you what would happen if you didn't do physical education. If you don't take part in some of the things that you're learning in this class, you'll end up like me, and I'm a fat slob that no one likes. My wife left me 3 years ago, and I'm now an alcoholic. High school graduate, bachelor's degree, master's degree, PhD, all of them getting shot by Indian guy on YouTube. I've always wondered how exactly does one become the Indian guy on YouTube? Are there applications around? Like, what school offers this certificate? I'm gonna have to go to Harvard for at least 35 years before I can even get close to this. Japanese schools choose special swimsuit that not too much skin is shown. Boys gets a fetish for it. Improvise, adapt. Okay, let's actually not. Let's not. I'm just terrified to comment on any anime girl at this point. Why are they like all 12? Alpha males being chased by beta males. Being chased by full released males. Alpha is actually the weakest part of game development. Like, you don't even have depth to you. You haven't had enough patches to really get out of this stage. Beta's a little bit better, but there still needs to be some improvements. Not even the Sigma male can compete with the full release male, especially when you add on some DLC males on top of it. God, watching the Indian guy's video on how to make a universe in 5 simple steps, so we can confirm that God was created by probably Indian God with an epic YouTube channel. Society holding up overweight women while super tall women drown right here. But oh wait! It's me, Mario. I think you can go to like Thailand to get surgery on your knees and add like an extra 3 inches, but there's a high likelihood you'll be disabled forever. Something like that. I think I read up on it. Who would win? The tryhards at NASA or the epic pay-to-win Jeff Bezos? Haha, I made my rocket look like Big Dong. Another day of thanking God for not making me a League of Legends player. I know this is like a joke, but I do legitimately think this sometimes. That or like World of Warcraft. That was always the most terrifying to me as a kid. Like, I was so afraid that I would be super addicted to that. But look at me now. I'm just addicted to making cringe. Another day of me thanking God for not making me American or British. Ah, those Australians. Yeah, gotta watch them up there in their upside down universe. I guess this person's more than happy to live on his desert continent. My brother who speed ran life 8 minutes after being born. Dreams speed running a video game in 30 minutes. I would like to just restart to try to beat this record. I'm gonna try to squirm out of the doctor's hands after being born and try to like land face first. Obviously that could backfire though. I might survive and just have a horrible life. YouTubers that promote anything in the start of the video versus YouTubers who talk about their sponsor in the end of the video. Okay, I asked to do this every time. I would love to do this. They won't let me do it. I think you have to be like one of their favorite creators to allow this. They need it to be right at the start so that everyone sees it. I really like the option of like the 5-second, like, hey, this video is sponsored by this, wait to the end of the video to find out more. But they won't even let me do that. Like, they really don't even like me. When America's leader wants to go somewhere, meanwhile, in New Zealand. Is that really her? Okay, that is nuts if that's her. Or maybe that's just nuts to me because I'm American. It's this lady right here, and I guess she was just going to the grocery store or something? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie though, in a way, like, this is way more epic. Like, yeah, I'm leading this country and I'm right here in front of you. What you gonna do about it? Him, I was born and raised on the streets. The streets. Grove Street for life. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas came out at the perfect time, right in my formative years. Like, it left like a lasting impact on me. I didn't choose the hood life. The hood life chose me. My crush, hey, I like your shirt. Me plotting out every scenario in which we end up together. It's gonna be perfect because I'll ask her to the dance, she'll reject me, but then all of a sudden there'll be a massive alien invasion. She'll have no other choice because Brad will be vaporized. I'll be the last man on Earth and she'll be like, okay, fine, just don't get too close to me. Human fingers can feel objects as small as 13 nanometers. This means that if your finger were the size of the Earth, you could feel the difference between houses from cars. Me, who has normal sized fingers, but can still feel the difference between houses and cars. Now this is a look right here of one of those full release males. Complete superiority. Someone's got to stop this guy. Every other country causing the sea levels to rise because they aren't affected by it. The Netherlands. But this is kind of like the only perfect country to be affected by it. They've already proven to be like masters of the sea. I know they don't really want to like have to, you know, do it, but you have the highest rank in terms of experience level. Students started playing some Uno, how we see it versus how teachers see it. Hey, don't be calling any hits on any of your classmates. I don't want to see Johnny just end up missing. Other vegetables, we need to be stored in a special condition with ideal humidity and temperature enter, meanwhile, potatoes. And the greatest thing about potatoes is you can just do whatever you want with them. Eat them raw, turn them into fries, ferment them, and get some special juice. Polish national television made interview with random tourists who praised state of national forests. A little bit later, they made interview with worker of regional directorate of said forests. I must say someone learned camouflage from Clark Kent. What an epic disguise, master of disguise, dare I say. Her name was at first Anne, and then she decided she was gonna change it up with a last name. I would have had no idea if it wasn't for this genius meme. The man behind it must be a personal investigator for hire, because that's the only way someone could find this out. Normal cats doing stuff. Mexican cats. El gato. Wait, did that really is that real? I think that actually might be. El gatos be a little bit different. Where's the perros at? Man contemplating his life when you ate all the pizza rolls and then remember the good times when you still had pizza rolls. That's why I can't even buy pizza rolls. My 6 years of therapy just goes down the drain. When you realize that Legos build their houses with their own flesh. Imagine being inside one of those bionicles looking around at all the other, like, dead homies. Now you're forced to participate in this killing machine. How the frick you expect me to believe we are going to the park? We walk to the park, we drive to the vet. This doggo is not taking any shit anymore. He also knows exactly when you put a pill inside a piece of bread. They're getting too smart for that. I'm going to create C's, for the animals to drink, right? No, not the salt. No. For the animals to drink, right? Why would he do this to us? Why? What's even worse is that with all this salt in there, it's actually just gonna make you thirstier if you drink it. It's actually going to oof you. On top of all that, it's 2/3 of the Earth's surface. Oceans are huge. I can't think of a more demented joke. Billion-year-old continent has been discovered under New Zealand. Finally, Old Zealand. We have found it, guys. People were trying to tell me it has something to do with, like, the Netherlands or some part in Europe. No, motherfucker. That shit is under the sea, and obviously. Name a better child murderer. I'll wait. And we go on to praise his foo. He was legitimately the Sweeney Todd of, like, chocolate and kids. I don't know why it gets creepier, like saying that out loud. 1965, I bet there'll be flying cars and it doesn't matter. 2021, daycare busted for running a fight club on Snapchat. Let's go. Let me get the ad. I don't care if it got busted. Let's start these things up again. Trying to see a 2-year-old in an armbar like this. How I feel being in college at age 35. This is like my biggest fear. It will probably be me though one day. I just already know it. I'm trying to go back so that I'm like older than the professor himself. What is Queen Elizabeth's last name being way tougher and scarier than what is Obama's last name? We already figured it out. It's Care. But Queen Elizabeth's last name is Elizabeth. And her first name is Immortal. Your days are numbered, mouse. When does Mickey Mouse become public domain? 2024. Everyone keeps getting excited for this. Disney will literally destroy the entire world before they let this happen. I'm not even kidding. They would rather set off a nuclear explosion than allow this to happen. They will do everything in their power. It's not gonna happen. When you're new to the game and just pressing buttons, that's how everyone learns though. That's the thing. And look at that. This man was terrified. Look at this stupid AI. I don't even know what I'm doing in this game and he's still running. Children talking to mothers. I am dumb. No, you're not. You're smart. Children talking to fathers. I am dumb. Hi, dumb. I'm father. Now, pull my finger. Just, I don't know, some stupid dad joke. Rear view mirrors were invented in 1921. Drivers in 1929. Real quick, just gotta look at what's going on. Oh, okay, nice. Just make this little maneuver going 80 miles per hour. Drivers back then were so much better. Now we're just like all weak sauce snowflakes. Not willing to spin the car around like this. I don't want to be a doctor. Indian parents, so you have chosen engineering? No, mother and father, I have chosen to be God on YouTube. The most popular outdated toys ever produced. We got shooting things, hand grenades, and swords. Literally, our caveman ancestors were playing these same games. Wait, did they even know what swords and... Well, I don't think they knew what grenades were. They knew what a sword was. They knew. Humans when they don't get medical assistance after 5 seconds of coughing. Animals after getting their foot eaten alive by another animal. So depressing, but they do usually go on to live for a while. That they're chilling. Some epic animals even grow it back. Time machine exists. People with a kind heart. Bro, watch your step, else you'll fall down and everyone will laugh at you. Not everyone. It's even worse than everyone. It's the anime girls. Don't do it, Lil Pepe. Alpha males getting totally owned by full release males. I'm sick of all this focus on the alphas. There is only one Giga Chad male. And big thanks to the July patrons. Abolish Wyoming 2021. Drew's Argentinian grandpa. AryanAfterHours. I'm about a nut. Lol. Yo. LuxembourgLover. Mine Brothers 99X. Drew. Patrick C. Popcorn 2008. Stormtrooper 501. Zeffi. Manny. Kaylee K. Hawks. EpiNick. Elijah Senpai. Alfonso M6. Aaron F. Dalton D.